We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we're looking at Devil's Reign, Issue 1. This is a 6-part miniseries event from Marvel Comics in 2021, written by Zdarsky, art by Marcio Checchetto, color art by Marcio Menyz, letters by Clayton Cowles, cover art by Marco Cigeto and Matthew Wilson, assistant editor Danny Kazem and Tom Groneman, edited by Devin Lewis. We start off with Daredevil meeting up with Wilson Fisk. Fisk throws a folder at him that seemingly used to contain a lot of information on Daredevil, including his secret identity. But for some reason, he's forgotten who he is and those papers are blank. And he knows he's forgotten something. In retaliation, he wants to guilt Daredevil into surrendering to him. And by that, he decides on a new strategy to outlaw superheroes. And he's instituting the Powers Act throughout New York. And that means that anybody using superpowers or vigilantism is going to be arrested. He's got the Thunderbolts as enforcers, including these Thunderbolt units, which are sort of like cops in armor. They try and arrest Moon Knight, and Moon Knight has to fight a bunch of the Thunderbolt agents, including U.S. Agent, Rhino, Electro, the female one, and one of the symbiotes. And it looks like he doesn't get the upper hand on that one. And Captain America has to show up to save Miles Morales. And of course, Cap's not putting up with this crap because they just saved a bunch of kids from a burning building, and these guys want to arrest them. So Cap is leading the charge on this one, and thankfully Spider-Man, which I believe is Ben Reilly at this time, and Daredevil show up to help out, and Elektra Daredevil shows up as well, and they have to hide out, and we come to understand through Daredevil how everybody forgot his secret identity. It was Kilgrave's kids that erased everybody's memory. Apparently they have the same powers as the Purple Man does, so they were able to wipe everyone's memory. Then we find out what happens to Reed and Sue Richards and Doc Ock, and Doc Ock apparently is working for the Thunderbolts. Thankfully Johnny and Ben are able to save the kids. Even though some of these troopers shot at the kids, they were able to escape, but for how long remains to be determined. Luke Cage and Jessica Jones are in a similar situation. Luke gives a really good impassioned speech when they have to fight off Shocker. Looks like they may have caught Darkhawk, but Fisk has greater plans. He talks to the current Kingpin, which is his son, and thankfully Marvel has done this amazing thing where they've gone back to actually putting in the editor's notes about when things happened. I am astonished that they did that, but it's great that they did. I absolutely love that. So Wilson seems to have some definite goals in mind, and it's pretty shocking twist ending there. Overall, this was a fantastic issue. I was really impressed. The story was great. It's a nice change of pace from what Civil War was, but it's a kind of the similar premise where they're outlawing superpowers, but this time the heroes are united against the villains, and the villains have all the government authority. So they're not just fighting villains, they're fighting organized City Hall with villains. I thought it was very smartly written, very fun, very action-packed. Chip Zdarsky did a great job. I like the art too, overall. Not my favorite, but it's definitely solid art, and I was really happy about that. The paper quality is real good too. And I haven't said this in a while about a Marvel book, but I'm looking forward to issue 2. For $6, I thought it was worth it. And I haven't said that in a very long time about Marvel. That everything kind of came together to be a really interesting story. I wasn't bored. Even the stuff that I didn't really know about, like Wilson's kid taking over as Kingpin, there's notations, so if I want to go look it up, I can. And I'm intrigued to see where this goes, so I'm going to pick up number 2. So this is a strong recommendation. I enjoyed it quite a bit. The cover's fun too. It has a sense of adventure and action, something that's been sorely lacking from the majority of Marvel books. So that's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description for my merchandise store and other ways of supporting me. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.